Welcome back to It's Really Nate and Danny to take a look at the Disney magic headed to the beautiful new island of Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. Come along for some food, some fun, and some characters. Good morning from Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point, Disney's new island in the Bahamas. We are currently on the Disney Magic, and we are so excited to see this island and see what it has to offer. We just had breakfast and we are headed down to the gangway. It's around 11 o'clock. We got here around 8 a.m., but it does take the crew a really long time to set up, make sure everything's ready for the guests. And set up the island. So we're gonna go head out. I am excited to see how long it takes us to walk from the boat to the island. We know that it's a 0.5 mile walk, but I do want to time it to see how long it's gonna take. We don't have our son with us today, so we're not gonna be slowed down by a 2-year-old, but I will show you exactly what they have for anyone that's traveling with kids and anything you need to know. So we always joke with my parents that when we're going to a new island or we're going to see something different, we need to make sure we pick the right side of the boat, meaning the boat that you can see the island, and we did not. So here is your view of the ocean. Obviously the island is on the other side of the boat, but we are on the wrong side of the boat. If you could just see this water, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I did want to talk about how rocky it was last night. I don't get motion sickness and I'm pretty good about cruises, but I don't love the rocking. And I know that we travel a lot and we do go on cruises all the time. But last night was extremely rocky. How they go to the island is they go around the island and then come in. There is also a storm in the Atlantic, so it was a little rockier getting to Lighthouse Point than it is getting to Castaway from Fort Lauderdale or Port Canaveral. We did come from Fort Lauderdale, so I don't know how it is from Port Canaveral because we didn't go on the Fantasy, which is the only boat that is going at the moment to Lighthouse Point from Port Canaveral. But oh my gosh, I've never seen water this clear, and turquoise and beautiful. So it's definitely worth getting out here. If you do get motion sickness, bring some Dramamine, bring those ear patches because it was a little rocky. So, but it was kind of in the middle of the night. So it was around like midnight to like 4 o'clock in the morning. So just keep that in mind. This is my first time in the Disney Magic. I've been on the Wonder, I've been on the Dream, and I've been on the Wish multiple times. The Magic is a lot smaller than any of the other boats. Obviously it's their first boat and it is from 26 years ago now. It's a little outdated, but when they went to dry dock, they have a lot more Disney stuff on it. So like they have the Soul Bar, they have Rapunzel's Royal Table, Animator's Palette is beautiful. We're going there tonight. We did go to Palo last night, which was gorgeous. The meal was amazing. Very similar to the Wish, it's just not the steakhouse. The staff is great. Everything is great about this boat. It is a lot smaller, so just keep that in mind. There's only about 2,500 passengers, where on the Wish there's about 5,000. So keep that in mind if you are coming on the Magic. It is a smaller boat. I didn't feel any of the rocking up until last night, like I just mentioned. So we headed off to the island and we went through the gangway, which is on the first deck. It was absolutely beautiful just walking out there, feeling the sun hit your skin, the smell of the fresh water. It was amazing. It is very hot, so please keep that in mind when you are going to the island. When you get off of the boat, you're very excited to be there, so it's really not that bad walking there. Disney does a really good job by having water coolers throughout the walk on the 0.5 mile walk. But again, the heat is hitting the curb and it's coming up to you, so you will feel hot. As you can see here is the water fountain that they have halfway. They had one at the end as well, right when you get to the trams. It took us about 15 minutes to walk the entire pier. We were looking at the scenery and enjoying the ocean and the ship, but it will take you about 15 minutes if you are slow walking. When you get to the island, you will see that there is security there. You do not need to go through security to get to the island, but when you are coming back to the boat, you will go through security. They'll check your room key, they'll check your bags to make sure there's no fruit. It's very similar to Castaway Cay. Once you pass security and the first aid, you'll see that there is a tram stop, which will bring you to the main part of the island. So if you are traveling with little ones, they did get these wagons. They're normally by the boat, but we got off too late, so there were none available. So they're all over here by Lookout Cay. It didn't take long for the trams to arrive. It takes them about 5 to 7 minutes for them to get to you at the tram stop and bring you over to the island. Similar to Castaway Cay, there is someone speaking to the entire tram ride. They give you some history about the island. They tell you little things that you can do on the island, and it was pretty interesting. It didn't take long to get to the other part of the island at all. Once the tram starts picking up speed, you do get a nice breeze. You get a really nice tour of the island. The tram ride wasn't bad at all, going from the pier all the way to the side of the island where the beaches are. We left at exactly 11:18 and it is now exactly 11:24. There are restrooms right when you walk off the tram. There's also another first aid over here, and then there's their first store. You will also be able to get all of your towels right when you get off the tram. Of course, the first place we're going to is Disney Tings, which is their merch shop over by the beach. They've got a lot of Lookout Cay stuff, which I'm excited about. Got the same beach toys as they have at Castaway Cay. So it actually is a little cooler in here than it is on Castaway Cay, because Castaway Cay is very, very hot. There are 3 food spots on Lookout Cay, and by each food spot there is an upper level of umbrellas and chairs, and there is a lower level of umbrellas and chairs by the actual beach. As you can see here, it doesn't look like there's a ton of people on the island, but that is because everyone is on by the beach and there were no chairs available even at 11 o'clock in the morning. I really love having an umbrella, and even with an umbrella and chairs, there was nothing available. So we were walking down to Serenity Bay to see if there was anything available over there. So we just got to the Serenity Bay part of the island. We walked down to the other parts of the beach, but there was really no umbrellas and chairs, like chairs with umbrellas. So we had to keep walking down. We got to Serenity Bay. There still is no umbrellas with chairs on the actual beach where the water is. So we came to the other side, like closer to where the bar is. And there's a ton of seats and a ton of umbrellas, so we're kind of sitting over here. The water is absolutely gorgeous. We have someone with us has an Apple Watch, and it's 85 degrees, the water. It's so gorgeous, but it's so hot out. So we're gonna have some lunch and enjoy the island. So as the day went on, obviously we got hungry, wanted to try out the food. I absolutely hate bugs, so I was very nervous about the flies. It wasn't horrible. Just sit away from the buffet and you'll be okay, but getting your food, you will see them. And like I said earlier, it was super hot out, so we were really excited to see the characters, but we didn't get to see them actually because we were so tired and so worn out from the sun that we ended up staying in Serenity Bay and just trying to get through the day.
So it was really important for Disney to keep the historic parts of Lighthouse Point and Eleuthera true to what they've been forever. And so we wanted to take a walk. I left Danielle at Serenity Bay after lunch, and there's 2 ways to get to the actual lighthouse at Lighthouse Point. One is to go through the nature trail, and there's a couple different paths. There's some really cool signage that Disney created with custom art that showcases the habitats and the animals. We took the beach route, where you walk all the way down the beach, past Choo Choo Barbecue, past the family zone, and you climb up a little rock area. You get to explore this whole area for the lighthouse. It's really fun. Highly recommend it.
It was around 3 p.m. at this point, and we realized that we were just so dead from being in the sun all day and it being so hot outside that we wanted to just get back to the boat, get in the room, take a cold shower, and make sure that we were ready for dinner on time. We did forget to film the whole walk back, because when I tell you that we were dragging our feet, we were dragging our feet. And on the itinerary for tonight was Rapunzel the musical, and then we headed out to Animator's Palette. Another great dining experience on the Disney Magic is Rapunzel's Royal Table. Very similar to Arendelle on the Wish.
I have some pretzel and some white rolls.
Thank you. Here you are celebrating Rapunzel's birthday, so you will see the floating lights. I will say that the characters do come around more often than they do on the Wish, and they spend more time at every single table. The cast does a really good job of entertaining. If you are interested in any of the Disney ships, I do recommend the Disney Magic specifically for this restaurant.
If you with old practice is my routine. Who's Flynn? Are you enjoying your party, princess?
Oh, I love it. It's everything I dreamed to be.
I dream. Oh, birthday drinks are the best. Hey, everyone has a dream. Take me, for example. I'm malicious, mean and scary. Oh, my sweet little dare. And my hands are not the greatest. But despite my evil, and no temper and my own, I always feel to be the conscious. Can't you see me on the streets of heaven cars? Feeling I was with you. Yep, I'd rather become deadly to a killer ultimately. Thank you, cause they don't need to start a reality. He's not a tree. Oh yes, I do. He's not a tree. How about you?
Be sure to leave room for dessert. Cupcakes and pies.
Ballet money. All those years living in all that time, never truly seeing things the way they were. I see the light that is warm, green and bright. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Give it up for Rapunzel! Wow! All right, everyone! All right, everyone! You got faces! No crazy! Take up your napkins and wave them in the air!
Performers from the Walt Disney Theater, starting off with Disney Dreams, an enchanted classic. And numbers followed by Tangle, the musical. And who we forgetting Pirates Night B-Makeys? It's Captain Wolf. And in tonight's production of and the dazzling intellect, yes, Stacey, Miss Stacey Dock. As we welcome our Disney royalty, Rapunzel. Well, it looks like we are all assembled. Hey, Mickey, you think this is a good opportunity for a big group photo? All right, sounds good. Well, let's go. We're going to look at everyone portside on deck 3. Hello over there. And we're going to go up to deck 4 and deck 5 And we're gonna pivot all the way over here to starboard side. Hello, everybody. Deck 3, Deck 4, and Deck 5. Let's swing it center to Deck 5. Hello, everybody up there. And let's swing around. Hello, Decks 4 and 5. Hi, everybody. Well, I think the only thing left for all of us to say is till we meet again.
Now's the time to say goodbye to all our company. Come on, gosh! M-I-C. See ya real soon! K-E-Y. Why? Because we like you!
Let's keep that applause going for our performers from the Walt Disney Theater. Disney Dreams and Enchanted Classic. And Twist Shop, the original twist on the Cinderella story. Keep those most hands most really extended as we bid a fond farewell to our Disney royalty. Rapunzel, Princess Tiana, Cinderella, Ariel, and Belle. Now keep that going for everybody's first meet. It's Goofy. Don't forget to look at Goofy. It's Peter right behind you. Yes. And the dazzling and stunning Miss Daisy Beck-Yes is amazing. And of course, the #1 duck on the high seas, it's Donald. Number one. And of course, we have Captains Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Now, as many of you may know, we do not say goodbye to Mickey and Minnie. We say see you real soon. So on the count of 3, join me in a chorus of see you real soon. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, thanks, Mickey and Minnie, for being here. See you later, boss. And on behalf of Captain McKaylee and all the officers and crew of the Disney Magic, thank you for making your family part of our family this cruise. We look forward to welcoming you back anywhere in the Disney fleet. And until then, we wish you safe travels tomorrow, and we will see you all real soon. Good night, everybody.